Hey y'all, so I just wanted to shout out a couple things with my e-guides here that I have. You guys been asking me, and so I took time to create some detailed e-guides here about how to start your own online marketplace, being successful at it, different ways that you can make money with AI, as well as how to be a successful content creator. This is really a steal. When you look at all that's embedded and that is included in my e-guides. I include detailed links, websites, sources for you guys. Everything that you need to really get everything up and running, as well as some detailed hints, notes, and guides that can really help you along your journey in your process of becoming a successful entrepreneur. These are about 4 different guides that I have here that I'm offering for $10. That's the steal. It's not a sale. These are the prices that it's going to be as long as I continue to sell my e-guides. It's going to be for $10. As you can see, I talk about monetizing, different ways that you can go ahead and get things started, whether you want to be an Amazon seller, Walmart, Target, different things like that, how to secure and lock in your contracts, deals, endorsements, and things of that nature. You're really getting a steal here, guys. Most people, they want to charge you $500 for an academy or for a course. I'm keeping it simple, concise. $10 for an e-guide to really help you guys along your path, along your journey. Hello, my divine kings and queens. I am back to do another video. In today's message, well, before I get into it, I want to let you guys know to check out my ebooks. Thank you to everybody who's purchased. You can actually purchase. The link is going to be in the description box of the video. I also posted it on my community board, so feel free to go ahead and check out those links. To buy my book, Miraculous Busy Billy, Steps Towards Reinventing Yourself, also my e-guides and my ebooks. There are some people who sent and orchestrated a man-made catastrophe to be your life, has just transformed into a God-sent punishment that's about to occur in these people's lives. I've never heard of people who don't like you, hate you, envious of you rather, want you dead, but watch every waking moment of your life. To take it a step further, they play in your face as a loving and caring family member or supporting friend, a sympathetic and loving partner. For some of you, even extended, estranged people, family members, and for some, your offspring. I've never seen it to where it normally was supposed to happen. You don't like somebody, out of sight, out of mind. But these people played in your face. They didn't show up to you how you showed up to them. There were a lot of people that you did things for, that you was real to. And it's almost as if, this journey and this past phase of your life really brought the demons out of people. Because as much as people want to say that they're not demonic, I don't understand where people get instant gratification playing up in your face in order to go somewhere else, to spread your business, talk your business, to feel better about theyself, to take the attention off of them and the skeletons that's up in their closet and paying attention to the skeletons that's up in your closet. You understand what I'm saying? Instant gratification for these people to kick you when you was already down. Oh, you finally going through something. Oh, you don't know what to do. Oh, it's that bad. Oh, they did you like that. To the ones who instant gratification, who received instant gratification, right, for exploiting you, for playing in your face to ruin something for you, delay you, block you. I keep telling you what's meant for you is going to always find its way to you. All what these people did was cause a rift that God is smoothing out. They don't understand you, but for what they don't understand, that don't mean that you attack. For what you don't like, that don't mean that you destroy. For someone that you don't favor and have a liking of, that don't mean you seek their demise and their death. The crazy thing about it is they will put their intentions and gather up these groups of people. I keep telling you, what once brought these people together is going to be the very thing that break them apart. It's no longer funny. It's no longer amusing to gather together and make you the butt of the jokes, make you the center of attention of the attention, and project things off on you that caused you a lot of spiritual burdens. Again, no one wanted to take accountability. No one wanted to honor and accept the fact that they was wrong about you. There were people who knew they was wrong about you. There were people who knew you didn't deserve that, knew that they told lies on you, knew what they caused because of the lies that they told and the money that they paid, and the way that they improperly influenced and manipulated others to go up against you. But no one wanted to show up. This punishment that was served to you because of your purpose, this man-made catastrophe that once was your life, has just turned into a God-sent punishment. And the wrath of God is about to occur in these people's lives. These people don't understand how it doesn't matter how you look or how you come packaged. Look at how people treated you over the years. Nothing about it was normal. Things they did to you, they wouldn't do to the next person. Whatever they felt for you for the smallest things, people hated you because of how you was able to overcome struggles. So you need to start telling people, do you need me to go ahead and petition to God? Since you have it so bad, like you can't let go and give it up. Do you need me to go petition to God and go tell him to do the little switcheroo? So you can go through my struggles, so you can go through my pain and go through my abuse? I promise you they wouldn't even be able to handle it. They just want to keep sitting back and see you go through things because it makes them feel good. Because they already had a bone to pick with you and was intimidated and jealous. So if you are going through worse things than them, again, instant gratification for what they made happen up in your life. I seen God show me daggers coming at me from every end. Scared me so bad because I didn't know what I was going to do because of how them daggers was coming, and I was doing the best I could while I had Eli in this little thing and I was holding him. I was fighting, pushing this off, doing this, and I was fighting, like I was tussling. And I stopped just to catch my breath, and I say, God, I don't know how much more I can take. And then I seen, you've done enough. It's not your fault. Some people say, I'm false or whatever the case may be, but then they use my name for clout. There's somebody out there saying that I'm spiritually attacking them and gang stalking them. In order for me to do that, I have to know you, right? I don't even know who this woman is. Using my name. Yeah, Victoria Cooper from the Victoria Cooper TV's channel. Yeah, she's one of them too that's been spiritually attacking me and gang stalking me. How? I don't even know you. I say this to say, I cannot and I will not come on here and tell you no lies that you'll be able to control every person that you come across and be able to state your case and your claim to these people, thinking that will get them from not liking you, not being envious, not being jealous, not trying to destroy your whole damn life, causing your ruin, causing your demise. Some people gonna want your death. But what I can tell you is your only hope is to stick to God. May seem like, he's not there, or he may not come when you want him to, but he's your only hope. If he don't do it, it won't get done, because you can't control these people. This is truly hell here on this earth. And a lot of people judge of what they don't understand and what falls out of society norms. They call it weird. And you about the realest one, the most honest, forthcoming person that a person could ever. You are worth your weight in gold. You are worth your weight in gold. I'll say it again for the people in the back, for the haters in the valley. You are worth your weight in gold. There are things that you would do for people that normal people who fall into these norms would not do. There's a certain way that you will love, a certain way that you will fight, a certain way that you leave the cleave. There's a certain way that you do certain things. You are worth your weight in gold. Why these people did not show up for you the way that you showed up to them, we will never know. Maybe that was part of the lesson, that was part of the test, that was part of the journey. What I do know is a lot of people are realizing it now that you're worth your weight. It doesn't make good sense to play up in somebody's face like you their friend, just to take their business and judge them on every end and what they're going through, and then take it somewhere else and run it just to put that person down more so you can feel better about your situation. Because of what you're going through, you don't want nobody else to have no peace of mind. You don't want nobody else to be believable or credible. You don't want nobody else to have no success. These people try to bind and control and manipulate, and their power is getting stripped away from them. Because first off, they never had that power, and second off, even if they did, that's not what you do with power. That's not what you do with wealth. You could be giving that money back. You could be doing better things with that. But the people rather do it, the strong arm, and destroy who they want to strong arm and destroy. And they do it in efforts to make them feel good. They do it in efforts to say, well, whatever I felt about you and whatever I was envious and jealous of, if I can get somebody to treat you like dog manure, if I can get somebody to treat you like a jump off, like a trick, if I can go ahead and tell some lies and manipulate some things and pay some money here and there to get somebody to leave you or do this, to do whatever people's doing, exploiting you. This is why they did it in them little groups, in them little packs. All these people came together to laugh at you, to destroy you. And it's about to be the very thing that break them apart. And only it's not going to end there. When they want it to end and when they want it to stop, it's not. Because the thing is, you almost didn't make it out. So you think God finna take it easy on these people? Because they apologize? Or because they apologize? Because they feel bad? Baby, wherever people at, they see whatever you survive, they wouldn't be able to survive. There's a story out there about a man who took his life, was raising his two kids, had to get out of his friend's house, or whatever the case may be. They was on pavement. Like, they didn't have no shelter, no roof, no nothing. Couldn't afford a room, couldn't afford nothing. That's why I don't understand why people judge people on things that they do not know. And everybody in every situation handle it the best way they know how. I don't know what it is about you, but you know it's the mark on you. The mark on you is what causes a lot of people's horns to show. Even the ones closest to you that you never thought had them. It's sad. It's unwarranted. It's unjust that you was already down and people felt like that was an opportune time for them to show their horns and not show up for you how you was showing up for them. I don't care if they showed little things here and there. It was the things that they did behind your back that was not justified. They knew things, people knew truths about what was going on behind your back and chose to keep you in the dark. People wanted to say little subliminals out at you, right? People wanted to take little jabs and tell you it was time to get this, it's time to move forward, it's time to get that, because they had it and you didn't have it. I don't think you realize how low people will stoop because you don't really know who people are. You don't really know if they really had your back the whole time or they was really clocking your moves, judging you, being jealous of you, in a secret competition with you. This is why I tell people you got to clock everybody, check everybody at the gate, pray about everybody before you allow them up in your life. I don't care who they are. This man took his life. Shame of his situation. Didn't like what he was going through. He took his life. Now, he was doing good up until this baby mama just showed up from wherever she showed up from, judging him and joking him. Now, this is the thing. If you in a better situation to joke this man, why didn't you have the kids? Why was he sitting up here struggling, hopping from pillow to post, and then eventually on pavement, where his baby was getting bit up by mosquitoes, and then you mysteriously want to pop your head, judging and condemning this man? And then he took his life. Before he took his life, he said bye to his babies on Facebook. I don't think people understand what you went through and what you overcame was no easy feat. But I think they know it wasn't going to be easy because they did things purposely not to make it easy for you. You still got through. I don't know if they're ever going to get it, or what has to happen to these people for them to get that you aren't somebody to mess with, that you are not somebody to toy, play around, make the butt of the jokes, make you their punching bag, their personal punching bag, so they can feel good about themselves. They don't like you, but they watch every damn thing you do. They hate your guts, but they rather put and spend money because they can't have you up here. You need to be down, so they'll invest in your downfall rather than just leaving you the hell alone, out of sight, out of mind. They keep watching you, keep trying to check in with you, keep trying to have people around you, and nobody don't see the mental instability in this. People don't care if they're getting paid. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. That money didn't get them ahead. It got them cursed. Because you don't like somebody? Really? Because you jealous? Because you don't understand the power that somebody have? Because you want it, you don't understand why somebody else have it. Why are you so engulfed and focused on somebody else's life other than yours? That's the real problem. It's really giving, baby. I pray that you heal from whatever trauma bonding, wounds, abuse, pain that you are trying to run away from, and stick to them rivers and them lakes that you used to. Because when you think that you can run with them big boys and play with them big toys and out here do big things, that's when God got to show you and humble you. Because see, when you got time on your hands, you choose to do evil. When you feel like you in a certain position of power and influence, you want to use it in the wrong way. Arrogance, ignorance, stupidity, and childishness is what allowed these people to fall in the same pit they was out here digging for you. Shit's sad because all they had to do was just not focus on you, leave you alone. It's really not hard. Block you on every platform, move on with their life, move on with somebody new, stop talking about you and leave you the hell alone. I don't know what it is. The demons that's on them is out for you. And God is protecting you and backing you, so it ain't finna happen the way that they want it to happen. It never will. If at this point they've done all of this and you still overcome, people need to give it up. Because they, in the most gracious way, God is humbling these people. Man took his life. He ain't here today. I wish I would have known him. I wish I could have given him some type of help, some type of resources or something. It don't pay. It does not pay to be evil. But it can do you some good to be kind to some damn body. Okay? Have some sympathy. Have some respect and some dignity, not just for yourself, but for those who you come across. Rolling their eyes, making faces behind your back, being condescending. You're not gonna go get that. Well, I'll just go ahead. Telling you they gonna pray for you, don't pray for you, saying they finna leave certain prayer books for you, they taking them, not leaving them. I thought they said they was gonna leave it for you. I thought they said they was gonna pray for you. I thought they said they wanted the best for you. Sending people in to judge you harshly, not get close to you, back up from you. People taking these bribes, people believing these lies, and getting a whole rear end handed back to them because, see, it all caused you some type of form of pain. I don't know what's wrong with people, and I don't know what they get out of kicking somebody when they already down and causing somebody's demise and ruin. But I promise you, if whatever these reasons were, they were unjustified, it was unwarranted. All right. Some people ain't make it here today. Whatever you survived, there's other people who went through it and it's not here today. So whatever these people thought was funny, they're not thinking that it's funny anymore because you survived it. And everything of what they caused for you, they know them themselves. They had to make it. They had to do this. Had to do it real bad. Had to do you something in, right? So it was severe. Whatever punishment, whatever bullying, whatever betrayals you had to overcome, that was not something easy to overcome. My hands raised because I did it while out here navigating motherhood, okay, and balancing out my livelihood. Again, I'm not finna wrestle and tussle with people's demons when they cool with sitting back and having drinks with them and feeding into them. You're gonna do it by yourself. I didn't ask to be liked. I didn't ask for you to like me. I didn't ask for you to accept me. But you know what's given and what's given in this world? Because that's what the normal thing is. You don't like somebody, get your ass on and push up. Okay? You don't focus in on somebody's life. You don't watch them day in and day out, plotting on them, wanting revenge for what exactly? When you don't bother nobody. I don't think people understand. You ain't the type of person that deserve this level of defeat, of jealousy, of envy. So if you're getting it, you must know that God is using you. You have to know that. Everywhere you go, every person you meet, everything you try to do, everything of what you're trying to say, you got to know God is using you when it ruffles people's demons this bad. And they want you dead. They orchestrate your demise. They pay and manipulate people to come up in your life to play on your emotions, play on your top, play on your intelligence, play with your heart, play with your kids, play with your life. And they thought they was gonna go off and live well. Baby, you got the answer for everything that you do. Spiritual laws that you broke, boundaries that you crossed, just to sit back and laugh at somebody and feel good about it. People ain't finna be good about what's about to occur in their life, because I'm telling you, this money, these plots and these plans and these schemes didn't get them ahead. It didn't make them look like the good guy and the good person. Okay? It did them and everybody else a disservice coming up against you. This man-made, man-orchestrated plan catastrophe that once was your life, okay, has turned into a God-sent punishment that's about to occur up in these people's lives for punishing you and preventing you from stepping into your purpose, from punishing you and preventing you from fulfilling your full potential, for punishing you and preventing you, okay, from having peace on this path, prosperity on this journey. But peace be still, baby. Because peace is yours. Peace is yours. You understand what I'm saying? You are worth your weight in gold. I do not care what anybody has said about you. Baby, let me tell you something. You know why you was called ugly? Let me tell you something. What that movie, what she said. I may be ugly. I may be fat. Huh? I may be a no good cook. I may not have no talent. I may not be your cup of tea. Okay? But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. And I don't mess with nobody. I don't do the things and stoop down low. How these people are willing to stoop, go to great lengths to mess with other people's lives. I don't do things like that because it ain't never been that serious to compete. It ain't never been that serious to be that envious and jealous of another individual that ain't even focused on you. Pray for you. I wouldn't even know where to begin because I don't know what I'm praying for. Because I'm not focused on your life. There's no communication. And let me tell you something, it's never about you cutting off communication with these people. These people never liked you. What you did, they didn't care about the cutting off the communication. They care about you cutting off access. You cut off access. Access to your life, access to information. These people been trying to curse you behind your back. Been had a bone to pick with you. You out here trying to say what you say. They don't want to believe you. Don't want to tell people you're not credible. What? So you not gonna get, so you this and that, all kind of faces was made behind your back, all kind of things was said behind your back. I'm just finna keep it a buck with you. I'm finna keep it a beam. Whatever they could rip apart, drag, analyze, and drag your name to filth, they did it, and they found it comical. I'm trying to figure out doing that to somebody. I still don't know what it does for anybody to do that. I don't know if these people did it for money. Again, don't know if they did it to get ahead. Don't know if they did it for whoever they sent them, right? So that this person, whoever sent them, could feel good about themselves. But I promise you, baby, the things that people did to you, you would never do to them. The way that people try to embarrass you, humiliate you, debilitate you, you would never do it to these people. If these people, I hate to be so direct with it, but I'm telling you, I don't think they get it. If they ass was on fire and all they needed was for you to give one fuck, you wouldn't give it to them. Hate to say it like that. If they house was on fire, okay? If their car was on fire, if their finances was up in smoke, and all they needed was for you to give one, okay, one prayer, say one thing, petition to God, you wouldn't do it. And I know a lot of people like, Victoria, this don't sound like healing. This sounds like a hate train, a message, whatever you people want to call it. See, the thing is, people want me to talk about the fluff. Let's talk about the fluff. Let's go ahead and quote scripture and talk about the fluff. Let's not focus on the real shit that people going through in real life. I'm sorry, I can't do that. So I seen somebody comment talking about, so okay, Victoria, yeah, but everybody not bad. The majority of them are, especially when you got the mark of God on you, baby. You don't know who can get influence. You don't know who's susceptible to what because of what's been done already. I would never encourage you to sit up here and not speak your truth, not stand in your power, but you got to be careful out here. Because for people to want to poison you, lie on you, pay others to come up against you, play up in your face this whole time, and see no wrong in that. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't even think the help that people need, baby, you got to leave that to God because you didn't do nothing. You're not perfect, but what could you have done so bad for somebody wants your death? For somebody want to send somebody up in your face, to play up in your face, ruin you, joke you, and then have this person go and relay messages and things back to these people so they all could sit their ass together and make you a mockery. So they could feel good about themselves. I don't know what kind of life they had. It must not have been up on not anything. If people found time to do this. They didn't show up for you or to you how you showed up to them. And this is it. I don't think people know how that ship is sailed. It's been gone. Ain't nobody gonna make you do anything that you don't want to do. You are protecting your peace by any means necessary. You tried to give people a chance. You tried to work with people. You tried to understand people. They kept giving you their rear end to kiss. They kept having to find a problem, kept wanting to know what you was doing so they can ruin it. Okay? When God showed me them darks coming from everywhere, it damn near broke me. It damn near broke me. And I don't know where I was going to go, but I wasn't going to keep going down that path and holding Eli. So I don't know what I was in the process of doing, but I know he stopped me. He said, it's not your fault. I saw, it's not your fault. It's over. It's not your fault. So whatever you've been going through, financial woes, right? If you've been seeing fluctuations with certain things, with your analytics, if you've been going through certain things with your family, because these people been doing any and everything that they can to screw with you and target you, I promise you that. I keep telling you they wanted to punish you for your purpose, for your path, for your potential. This had nothing else to do about anything else but that, because you don't associate with these people that deep like that for them to feel the type of way that they feel towards you. You don't screw with their kids, you don't screw with their money, you don't screw with nothing. When people screw you over, you get your ass on and you move forward. You don't keep looking back at those who screwed you over and wish they ruined and wish bad karma come their way. You don't send bad juju their way. You don't pay for it either. You move your ass on. Because you know you have to answer for that. I don't know what these people think. They think that it's not a God. Baby, I don't care what these no good family members wouldn't do for you here on the physical, so it made other people take word of that. And other people follow suit. When they say, okay, well, you ain't got no family here that really care for you. They don't care for you. They talk mess behind your back. They embarrassing you over here. Then they say this about you over here. Then this, I done heard them tell me to do you like this. So, I mean, if I do this, ain't no, but I don't care what your family here or what people won't do for you here in the physical. In the spiritual, baby, you don't play about you. You got to get somewhere. And it's by high time that you get there, because they not messing with your timeline. They keep thinking that they out here delaying something for you. If they keep doing this to you as you get older and older, you'll lose out on opportunities, or certain opportunities wouldn't be available to you. Let me tell you something. What's meant for you will always be there for you. Like I tell you, it took a long time for Celie to get back in communication with a sister. It took a long time for things to start working out with Celie. But let me tell you something with humble mister. When his damn crops wasn't bearing fruit, the things that he invested in wasn't fruitful, wasn't bountiful anymore. You understand what I'm saying? He did not have love in his life anymore. That of who he loved went off and married and lived well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Things started crumbling in his life. Who am I talking to? Okay? You don't keep beating somebody like that to feel like a man. You don't do that. You don't sit your ass wherever you at and be a fake friend of somebody. Be a foe. Be an adversary. Use your influence and your influence for evil. To break somebody down. To ruin someone. To kill them off. And think that you finna live well. When the whole reasons why you did it was selfish, was greed, envy, jealousy. All the things that stem from negative energy and forces that work all around and through these people that don't like you because you're of the light. I don't know what you've been going through. I don't know for how long you've been trying to reach something. But I keep telling you, baby, those of who served as your opposition and your resistance is getting cleared forcefully up out of your path. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. It is not your fault that you are who you are. You are getting punished for merely existing. And when they can't take it no more, they want you dead. They want you poisoned. They send people your way to do it. Have these people play in your face long enough to ruin you. This is what they all collaborated together to do. And the very thing that brought them together, the very thing that they thought would bring them peace, prosperity, would bring them joy, seeing you down like that, seeing you lose things. Because they never been able to get there. People can see things in you. Nobody does this. Nobody does this for somebody. They see something on you. They say, okay, that's what they're competing with. They're intrigued, but they're irritated and intimidated at the same time. It's that very thing of what they see is your potential. So if they can keep bringing people in to say that you ain't this, go ahead and take this from them. Delay them. Do this. They never thought for you to have as much fight as you did. You got that fight because of God. It took so long for Celie to get finally the peace and the justice that she always pined for and prayed for. I mean, damn, like, I don't know how bad it was for you, you know, rape, abuse. Her daddy having kids. I mean, it's bad. I use that story as a means to reflect, right, on whatever people's situation may be, what my situation was. Because I say in the end, the good people don't finish last. It may take us a little while to get there, but because of the type of people that we are, the purpose that we serve, and the good that we put out into the world, it ain't always meant for us to suffer, baby, till the day we die. We gonna get a little peace while we here and while we alive. You hear me? And those who serve as your opposition and your resistance got to get cleared the hell out. I keep telling you, baby, you ain't do nothing to these people. She never did nothing to Mister. All Mister had to do if he ain't like her, you know what I'm saying? Just respect her. Let her clean, let her do. They could sleep in separate beds with him. No, he had to beat her. Beat her. He wouldn't put his hands on Suge, but he wouldn't put his hands on Celie. Wouldn't treat Suge like no slave, but want to treat Celie like that. And then don't appreciate when she do it. And everybody else can appreciate the good in her, see the good in her, but him. People like that use that as a method to control you. You see, his daddy was what he was, a chauvinist. You understand what I'm saying? So, well, daddy, look, daddy, see how I could treat this one like this, daddy? But then you be a punk and you bend over for other people. So people know who to try, but they tried the wrong one when it came to you. They judged the book by its cover, and they judged very wrong, very harsh. They was very off. Because you don't mind walking alone. Before you keep people up in your life that act like they don't know how to get it together, up in their mind and their soul and their spirit, you cut their ass off and you'll make them get it together. Because if you can't show up in my life the way that I show up for you, there's no reason for me to keep you up in my life and associate and communicate with you. So anybody that had some dealings or some problems, a bone to pick with you about how you cut them off and how you moved on, that's what you're supposed to do. What they were supposed to do, what they could have done, was treated you damn better when you was in their life. But they didn't do that. So that's not your fault that you want to move on with your life and live. But I'm going to tell you something. Them feeling like they can follow you wherever you at and cause resistance and cause upheavals and cause destruction wherever you go, that's a wrap. Because they never had a reason. People hated you. They hated you. You got to have some kind of hate to want that for somebody. I mean, damn, if you didn't have but nothing but a pot to piss in, okay? They hating you because you got that pot. I'm telling you what this is. It's on you. It's on you why people treated you like that, why they switched up on you. They didn't have to do that. They could have been forthcoming and told you if they had a problem with you. They didn't do it. They wanted to kick you when you was down. work with other people to destroy you that never had a reason to come for you. I don't know what they thought. And I don't know if these are believers or non-believers. I don't know if these are Satanists and people up in groups and masons and covens. But they are realizing in more ways than one, just because you don't like somebody, that don't mean that you target them and you attack them. Just because you got money and you got influence and you got influence don't mean that you use it for evil. Because you can get humble real quick and lose everything. And then there they are in the same predicament that you was in, wanting mercy and wanting forgiveness. I don't know what's wrong with people, but go ahead and pray for them, and as much as you don't want to do it, pray that whatever demons that they wrestling with and tussling with, that they can go ahead and get that fixed. Because people really need to stop looking for you and checking for you if you ain't sending for them. It doesn't make any good damn sense. Just get on with your life and get over it. Okay? It's one thing to be inspired and to take notes, to capitalize over what somebody has already done. Okay, take certain excerpts about somebody's book. It's a whole nother thing to want you completely gone so somebody can, I don't know, challenge something, completely dominate something. They feel like they can't dominate it as long as you are doing it. They feel like it will never be received well as long as people know that you are doing it. It's not my fucking problem. Go find you something to do. If you feel like it's not panning off well, then find something else to go do. If that's not panning out, then go find something else to go do. That's what the normal person does. They don't sit back and keep looking at what somebody else is doing, judging it, critiquing it, okay? Then making up assumptions, making up illusions, lies around your name, all because they can't take who you are. They can't take how much power and potential that is all around you and for you that you stand up in every single day. Whether somebody like it, whether they don't like it, whether they standing next to you, whether they leave you. Them keep poking at you unnecessarily while you are trying to hold your peace because the Most High God has told you to. Oh, you got to know that eventually he has to clear those who keep poking at you. If he don't want you to react a certain way, he has to go ahead and clear the resistance. And that of what was causing rifts and blockages and delays in your life has to be no more. He's the reason why you got this purpose. He's the reason why you have all this potential and this strength. So you think he's gonna just keep sitting back and letting somebody keep persecuting you, punishing you, and bullying you, and tormenting you, attacking you, because you have it. That's only the reason why these people don't come together against you. You don't do to them what they do to you. They're not that important to you to do that. I don't think nobody should be that damn important. Not for you to orchestrate their demise and their death and their ruin. This man-made, I'm going to say it again, this man-made, man-sent orchestrated catastrophe that will once your life has just turned into a God-sent punishment, and the wrath of God is about to occur in these people's life. All they had to do was leave you alone. I promise you that. It can all be so simple. Okay? The hand of God just they kept sending things. And God kept telling you, go ahead, move on, it's done. Go ahead, move on, it's done. Go ahead, psh, go ahead, go, psh, go ahead, it's done. Go, psh, go ahead. Whole reason why you keep going is because of God. Whole reason why you keep speaking and showing up is because of God. Okay? They may not like you. They may not like how you come packaged. But they need to check some of them people that they got up in their circle, including them pastors that they believe in and them churches that they running them into. Okay? Because in these days, the devils is up in the church too. So it's all about your soul and your spirit. Okay? As just as much as it is about the action and the fellowshipping. Your soul and your spirit. How do you treat people? What you truly feel deep inside for another person. Is it enough to help them or enough to want you to want? Is it enough for you to want to help people or enough for you to want people to be ruined or below you or beneath you? It was foul. It was wrong. I don't even think you care about really just what happened in the situation. I think what's really more so for you was that people went that far to want to humiliate you and then have you around people that was no good for you, and then stick up for you, then chastise these people on your behalf because they sent them in. What could another human being do so bad for somebody else to want them treated like that? It's not because you cut communication. It's not because these people feel like they got left behind, not because you wouldn't go back. They didn't want you to go off and live a certain life. They had a bone to pick with you because of who you are. So they wanted you to be treated a certain way. And they didn't care who they worked with, what they had to say in order to get it done. So I keep telling you, there are people who believe lies on you, people who chimed in and now they asking for God's forgiveness and mercy. Because you are one of his angels and his messengers and his children. They could see that as clear as day when they line the actions up with the fruit of the Spirit. And then they see the things that they were willing to do to you that you didn't deserve. So if you didn't deserve what they was doing to you and you wouldn't do to them what they was doing to you, then I'm trying to figure out who really on the right side and who on the wrong side. Oh, okay. Like I said, people don't get it till they got to get humbled out here trying to humble you. You don't like somebody, get your ass on and stop watching them. Go get your heart fixed. Go do something. We all got things that we got to heal from. Because of all this projection, you got some spiritual burdens that's up on your back and on your chest. It's really painful. So all this mess what people keep doing and think that they just was going to keep doing it, these little fires that's occurring up in their life, that's what they're going to be more focused on, trying to put them fires out. Because they sat up here and was causing fires up in your life. I will never understand it. I will never understand so many people so many things that these people could have done, people that they could have been like, if they wanted to be like somebody, they don't know how to be themselves because they ain't got a sense of self. But they wanted to keep screwing with you. Whatever it is, it's getting cleared out and it's getting aired out. And it's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. All them darts that I saw coming from everywhere, I started to see people begging for money. I'm not putting this on nobody because I want to come on here and do that. I don't do that. I started seeing people beg for money. I started seeing people tap their significant others. Take a stick or a broom, whatever they took, and tap the person and said, you gonna have to do something because I'm running out of money. And we ain't gonna have no money if you don't get up and do something soon. I seen people lose their cars. I seen people stand with look like they everything that they owned or what they could take and was standing at a bus depot, at a bus stop with their kids. I don't know where they was going. I seen people stand outside of restaurants asking for the scraps at the back when they about to throw them out and say, okay, I'm telling you, I don't know how bad people wanted things to be for you. This is not, I'm telling you, because the daggers that they sent towards you was for homelessness, was for poverty and problems, was for death, was for mental issues, issues with your children or your children's death or they soul and spirit. And they were doing this every day, working with people, paying people, doing it every day, nonstop. Had you not been who you are, I need you to understand something. Because, see, I think that y'all think that I'm like other people that come up on this channel. Had you not been who you are, I don't care how bad people bullied you. I don't care what you went through. You take it off piece by piece. You deal with it day by day. And you section it off until you heal completely and fully. If you have to set strong boundaries to protect your peace and not pop your damn head back up until you ready, you do what you got to do for your mental health, for your life, and you be unapologetic about it. Because your ass wouldn't have been here if you didn't have the hand of God around you. And that's what these people know. So they need to stop trying to discredit you. The truth be staring people right dead up in their faces because they just wanted it to be something wrong with you. Ooh, I know what's wrong with them. They're being forced to accept the truth and leave you alone. It's so much life to live. And it could just so easily and just that quick get snatched away from you. Since you want to keep playing with other people's lives. And yours could go up in smoke just like that. Since you want to keep messing with somebody else's life. That's why you don't do these things physically, emotionally, and spiritually to other people who don't deserve it. If you ain't got to treat a person like that, don't do it. You don't like a person, get your ass on. You don't sit up here and play in people's face like that. You don't send people to do people like that. And then think that the shit is funny. So you can sit back and get instant gratification from it. That's a punk move. And all of it's showing is how pressed people are about you. So that's what you tell yourself every day. That's why I was going through what I was going through, because I'm somebody. That's why people treated me the way they treated me, because I'm somebody. You are a big deal, and you are backed by God. You are protected by Him. This is a real person speaking a real message, okay? Backed by a real God that I serve wholeheartedly in spirit and truth. I don't care how I come packaged. You don't know my pain. You don't know my struggles. You don't know why I'm rigid the way that I come on here and I say certain things. I know I cuss. I know I speak slang, even though I got my degrees. That's my choice to speak the way that I want to speak, to live the way that I want to live, to do what I want to do. Again, people will never understand you until they know your pain, they know your struggles, okay? And they know your trials and tribulations that you've had to overcome. Demons that you've had to slay. They want to say that you became a monster, but what about the monsters who sat up here and attacked and abused you? That you had to slay and get up out your life. Nobody spared you. Nobody saved you. Nobody told you what to do. God was there ushering you and guiding you and protecting you. It was unwarranted. It was unjust. But baby, you a warrior. You a soldier in the army of the Lord. Sir, man, wherever you at, king, queen, prince, princess, you better hold your head up high and act like you know. Hold your head up and act like you know. People don't survive that. And I feel sad for the people who didn't survive, who's not here today. People always got so much to say about a person's situation, but where were they helping you? And if they was helping you, were they genuine about it? You can't fool somebody that's intuitive. I don't know what people think. And then they want to sit around and want to ask God for forgiveness and repent when they didn't even have to do it and mess with you to begin with. So, like I said, this man-made, man-sent, orchestrated catastrophe that once was your life has just turned into a God-sent punishment and wrath of God that's about to occur in these people's lives. Um, you made it through a real tough ordeal and situation, and should have never been that way. And if people did this for money, did it for clout, did it for their own evil reasons, jealousy and envy towards you, that jealousy and that envy gonna put them in an early grave. They ain't going nowhere far quick. Sitting up here keep doing this stuff to you. It's unnecessary at this point. I don't know who's enabling and who's supporting it, but somebody need to start checking these people. Okay? Um, God is forcefully coming in and taking the lead on this thing and clearing out some evil and some imbalances and resistance and opposition that's been your life for a very long time. It's never was your fault. These were illusions. These was lies that was painted around your name, around your character, around your life. And people did it because they wanted your life gone. They didn't want you to have no life, or they wanted your life. Whatever the reason was, this wasn't this wasn't warranted. It wasn't just. And they owe you money. They owe you time. But most importantly, they owe you your damn peace and your respect. Because you would never do this to people. You would never do this. You would never even do it to them family members that you know don't like you. You still pray for them. You just would never deal with them and come around them again. So I don't understand what the hell is their problem. But I hope they go find it, whatever it is, and resolve it. And go ask for some healing and for some therapy and for some help. Because you ain't never been their problem, their issue, or their enemy. And on that note, continue to hold your head up high. Never let nobody see you sweat. You already know how I'm coming on your sister. I'm your friend. I'm coming that real, never that fake. I keep it 100 with you. I keep it a buck with you, okay? Continue to reach one, teach one, bring others to the JC gang. All right? I'm the show that you can lean on. I'm a listening ear that you can vent to. Reach one, teach one. Continue to bring others to the JC gang. All right? And until next time, make sure that you go check out my e-guides and my ebooks. Thank you for purchasing my books on Barnes and Nobles as well as on Amazon. Thank y'all for supporting me. I truly do thank y'all. I did get my plaque. I will be doing a video on that. Just been trying to wrap my head around a lot of things. So thank y'all for, just being there for me. People who was reaching out to me, asking me if I was okay, asking me if Eli's okay. Thank y'all. I had to and I'm still taking my time. But yeah, I had to back up to take some time for me and to take some time for some things that I'm doing and things that I'm trying to fix and heal in my life. In order for me to heal these wounds properly, it's just some things I got to back up so that I can show up a different way, um, and take a more healed approach to certain things that I'm trying to do in my life, including raising my son. So some things is why I tell y'all, you got to do what you got to do. Nobody can't tell you what to do. Is it because it's your life? They're not living it. So I don't understand what you feel like you owe people so bad, baby, because your life could be gone tomorrow. What you gonna say that you've done for yourself? Or was you out here living for other people? Living to please other people? It can't be me. It never will be me. Never have. So if you gotta take suit, then do what you gotta do. But until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. I love you.